Alright, and finally, my Death Knights UI. I really haven't been into the class too much, so I haven't leveled him, despite the fact that I wrote quite a bit of an RP history for him and all this. But anyway, I'll get around to him eventually. Now, as I said, I'm pretty happy with his UI. Aside from my Frost Mage, his is probably the best overall. One of the first things that stands out is the non-standard rune bar. This is from DKI Runes is the name of the mod. You can tell by looking at it where the runes are, the blood, and then the frost, and the unholy, two of each. It'll also show your runic power, first as a number right where I'm mousing over, and then as a gauge that fills up along the edges of this blade until it reaches the top. You can move this around, you can have it point horizontally or vertically, however you want. It's a pretty nice mod. I just don't care for the standard DK runic power and runes interface. Anyway, his sexy map is probably not going to stand out very much in the video, but it's got kind of an interesting design. The same way that my mage's map had something rotating around it, his has a red kind of a line of skulls all around the edge of it. And I figured since Death Knights are a product of the Lich King, I went with another sort of frost look for him. Just on the sun art panel. I didn't go with frost for the whole thing on him. And then for his Titan panel skin, it's sort of metallic. And the only reasons I'm not entirely happy with his UI is, for one, on this sun art panel, the space that it gives you for your chat boxes is very limited. It's probably maybe 2/3 as tall as the others. So I can't fit as much here, and I can't fit as much here. So that's kind of a downer. Also, I'm not really sure where to put his recount. I just kind of leave it here because it's off to the side. It's out of the way. You know, it's not in the way of his auto bar. It's not in the way of the main screen. So really, if you have any suggestions on this one, feel free to leave a comment. And let's see, I think that was about it that was different for him. Pardon the chug there. Just going to hit a few things and kind of show you the gauge filling up. And you'll see the runes refreshing. Hopefully you can see it through the horrible chug on my little computer. And as I fire off a runic power ability, you'll see this gauge decrease. But yeah, and you're getting a nice shot of mixed scrolling battle text over here. You're seeing procs and buffs up here, outgoing damage. I think that's about all that's left for this guy. I'm looking around just to make sure. Yeah, that's about it. So, little Blizzard Bear, say hi, and then we'll go away. I wonder if you can hear that when I click on him. Probably not. They're quite cute. But anyway. And so that's that. That is the last class UI that I'm going to show. I have a couple of others. They're not really special. I have one for my hunter. It's kind of meh. And then I have some little alts that I almost never play. Since I almost never play them, I've barely done anything with their UI. Oh, if you noticed, a couple of the runes were white. Those are death runes. If you have a talent for that, then when those runes refresh as death runes, they pop up as white for a limited time. And that's about it, so I'm going to end this last video. Thanks for watching.